Welcome everyone, this is Dom from Upstate Supernatural. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in for another episode of Live Spirit Frequencies. And I'd like to introduce our co-host with the show. I'm going to go over to Scott first. If you can let everybody know what you do, where you're from.
I'm from Arizona, and you can find me on myparanormalcorner.com, and I live in Arizona.
And I'm going to go over to James, and if you could do the same.
Yeah, I'm James. I'm from Eastern Ontario. I just have my YouTube page, James G. Hey everybody in the chat room there tonight. Hope everyone's well. Dom?
Yep. And again, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in for another episode of Live Spirit Frequencies. Tonight we're going to be doing a burst session after we showcase some of the evidence from findings, footage, whatever you guys would like to call the footage from sessions or investigations. We're going to showcase that from last week, and then after that, go ahead and do a burst session, do some spirit writing again, and then we're going to do some grid pen, black room, burst session / 3 different areas, trying to see if we can get communication out of the 3 different areas separately. I'd like to personally give some shout outs. Thank you, Doppel, Rick G, Nikki Paranormal, for tuning in right now. Sunflower Flowery, thanks for tuning in. Anybody that's on YouTube that may be viewing this, you can click on the link below in the description, and that'll take you right over to the live chat where you can communicate with us during the show. You can ask us questions, you can give us suggestions of certain things you'd like us to try to do during the show. I'd also love it if people could leave a comment below any of the videos that are up there, just to let us know if there's things you'd like to see, things that you're enjoying, or things that you personally feel you'd like to see differently done. Feel free to leave a comment and let us know your opinion and let us know how you feel about the shows. Tomorrow night we will be Upstate Supernatural on our YouTube channel. We'll be doing Spirit Box Weekly, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. live. And with that show, we will be testing out the Radio Shack 12-469, which is a physical Spirit Box. It's actually this one right here. And a lot of people actually have done a little bit with it, but we're going to go ahead and test it out on Spirit Box Weekly for the next couple weeks, and then after that, Infinity Box. But for tonight, you are now watching Live Spirit Frequencies. Here's our findings from last week. Hope you guys all enjoy. There's some good stuff in here, some Class A's, and some really interesting auditory responses.
Can you tell me how many spirits are currently here with me?
If you rewind it right there, I believe I'm hearing there are 6 of us.
Can you tell me how many spirits are currently here with me?
If you rewind it right there, I believe I'm hearing there are 6 of us.
What is your name? What is your name? Now, one of the things is I had a dream last week. Can you tell me the name of the location I was dreaming about? things is I had a dream last week. Can you tell me the name of the location I was dreaming about? What is one thing about the paranormal field you like? What is one thing about the paranormal field you like? Now, as an adult, did you travel places? What was your favorite place to travel to? Now, as an adult, did you travel places? What was your favorite place to travel to? I have a cat. I have a cat.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you could repeat that. I thought I heard a reply on that.
Do spirits prefer a certain way of communication? Do they like rate recorders? Do they like ghost boxes? Do they prefer the obelisk? What do you prefer to communicate with us with?
Yeah, I was gonna say if you could repeat that. I thought I heard a reply on that.
Do spirits prefer a certain way of communication? Do they like rate recorders? Do they like ghost boxes? Do they prefer the obelisk? What do you prefer to communicate with us with?
Did you like watching sports? If so, what was your favorite team? Did you like watching sports? If so, what was your favorite team? Do you visit any of your loved ones that are still alive? Do you visit any of your loved ones that are still alive? And how are they related to you? And how are they related to you?
Recited dogs. Recited dogs. Sorry, that was me typing for a second. Sorry, that was me typing for a second.
All right, thank you, everybody. And those were some of the findings that we found from last week's show. And we just like to showcase those with each episode that we're doing now. And right now, I'm going to go ahead and do a burst session. I'm going to see if I can find any auditory responses in the room that I'm in right now. This resident is 175 years old, and I am currently the only one that's here right now, so there shouldn't be any other auditory responses coming through. If I can have you guys... Yeah, there you go. Any spirits within communication, I'm sure you know that I am Dominic. I would like to thank you for your presence. I would like to thank you for you being around. If there is any way in which I can try to help you communicate or convey a message, could you let me know what you need to be said? Excuse me. Is there a name that you like to be called? Is there a nickname, perhaps, that you like to be called? An odd question that I actually do have. Knowing that you have passed on, are you wearing the same clothes that you wore the last day that you were alive? Do you have scars or visual anomalies on you that depict what had happened to you to cause you to pass over? I'm going to turn this burst session off in 5, 4, 3. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and play this back. Parafreaks, thanks for joining in. Sorry that you're feeling sick. Tiny, thanks for being in here. Dark Cellar, thanks for being in here as well. If I'm missing anybody that's in the chat, please let me know. Again, if any latecomers have come over from YouTube, check out the description below. You can come right into the live chat if you go to liveparanormal.com. There's a little link right in our description in the chat, which brings you right over to the LPTV chat. Live Paranormal is a free website. There is no cost in order to use this website or for the chat and so forth. So feel free to check it out. There's a large variety of radio shows, different little news feeds, and it's got quite a diverse amount of content within liveparanormal.com. So if you haven't been here before, check it out. This may be extremely loud as well, so if you are wearing headphones, please be conscious that this could get extremely loud, so you may want to turn your headphones down and bring them to a comfortable level once this recording starts playing back.
Any spirits within communication, I'm sure you know that I am Dominic. I would like to thank you for your presence. I would like to thank you for you being around. If there's any way in which I can try to help you communicate or convey a message, could you let me know what you need to be said? Excuse me. Excuse me.
There's actually a bless you right there.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Is there a name that you like to be called? Is there a nickname, perhaps, that you like to be called?
I'm hearing, can you hear us?
An odd question that I actually do have. Knowing that you have passed on, are you wearing the same clothes that you wore the last day that you were alive. Have scars or visual anomalies on you that depict what had happened to you to cause you to pass over.
Scars. Turn this birth session off in 5, 4, 3, and I'm gonna leave the audio on just for 1 second. If possible, any spirits within communication, is there a Bonnie that may be bothered since a pair of freaks found her baby doll? All right, I'm going to leave it at that right there. And Scott, if you're all set, I'm going to switch over to you. Scott's going to be doing the spirit writing this week.
Alrighty, thank you, Dom. All right. Good evening, spirits. My name's Scott, and I'm here in Arizona, and I'm trying to communicate with the spirits that are currently here with me. How many spirits are currently here right now? Can you tell me what your name of your husband is? What type of car did you drive? Were you ever married? After a rainstorm, does that give you energy? Where are the portals at every location? Is it a certain place? Can you tell me what your favorite TV show was? Can you tell me what high school you went to? Do you have children? If you have children, what are their names? When is considered dead time? What location are you from?
Don't forget to try to write a word down and see if they can say that word. Whatever word it is you would like to write down.
Now I'm going to write a word down. A name and a place. Where is the most haunted house in America? Can you tell me what your favorite type of flower is? Mine is a rose.
Scott, I believe I heard dandelions. Can you make an acknowledgement of that just to see if that is what it said?
Is your favorite flower a dandelion? Is that the last flower you had as a kid, was a dandelion? Can you tell me who your closest friend is? Can you tell me what type of car you drove?
Question that I'm seeing is, do you or can you still feel love?
Can you still feel love, even though that you are on the other side? Can you feel our pain? Can you tell me what type of music you like to listen to? I like country. Can you tell me who your favorite actor is?
Just two to three more minutes, just to let you know.
If you could give a message to anybody in a chat room, what would that message be? Now, I wrote a name on the back of this page. Can you say the name that I showed you earlier?
A question within the chat was, do spirits see demons?
Do spirits see demons? Do spirits see angels? Can you tell me how many spirits are currently here standing with me?
Just ask like two more questions and we'll call it good.
What's one location you would like me to go to? Now, I'm traveling to a location in March. Can you tell me the name of the location I'm going to? All right. Well, thank you, spirits, for your communication. And Dom, going back to you.
Yep. Yeah, not a problem. Let me switch over to my camera view. Okay. next thing we're gonna try is I'm gonna have a grid pen. Actually, to explain it, it's more or less it's like DJ lights, but I'm turning off the motor so they don't spin. You can pick this item up for any ghost hunters that may be interested, any investigators. You can get it on Amazon for like $15. Plugs into the wall, gives you a nice little grid. You don't have to worry about batteries. After the show, I may actually put that in the description just so individuals can find that. I've had my own personal experiences with some of the stores that are selling ghost hunting gear. So I mean, if I can find little tricks to the trade, little things that have helped me along the way, I'll share it with you guys as well. But I'm going to go ahead and set that up. I'm going to turn off the full spectrum, the black light and the IR light. Scott, if you can set up a voice recorder. And I'm going to mute myself. James, if you can unmute yourself, you're going to ask the questions. And we'll have the room so it's all gridded out. I'm going to set my stopwatch on my phone for about 4 minutes. Right now it is, we'll say 10:38. So let's try to be back, ready to roll. 10. Yeah, about 10:43. I think that should give us a good amount of time. And go ahead and turn your burst record on, Scott. And if you want to leave the room and just if you got your cell phone with you, just 10:43, which would be 8:43 for you. And I will be back in the room as well, just so it leaves it bare.
And just let me know when you're ready, Dom.
Yep. You can go ahead and just initialize questions.
Okay. Hi, my name is James, and I'd like to see if I could communicate with you tonight. I'd just like to spend a few minutes and ask you a few questions. The first being, could you tell me your name? And what I should have asked first is there anybody around me right now?
I am completely out of the room.
Oh, okay. Now, would you be able to tell me your favorite color? What were your hobbies? What did you like to do for fun? Where was your favorite place to go visit? Now, I wanted to ask, where you are right now, what is it like over there? Do you have weather like over here? Is there air? Is there light? How is it? What is your fondest memory? Did you have a favorite possession? If so, what was it? Did you ever have kids? If so, did they ever get married? Where right now is your favorite place to hang out? When you're around, do you stay with us, or do you just pass by from person to person? Do you remember who your close friends were? Would you be able to tell me, where were you born? Do you know any of the other people trying to communicate with you tonight, like Dom or Scott? If so, how? Is where you are right now where you would like to be? How do you feel in general right now?
Alright, that's Dom coming back in the room.
Oh, there's Dom. Do you miss your loved ones?
Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to plug the full light back in.
Not a problem. Yeah. And the other thing I wanted to ask is, could you tell me what year this is?
Alrighty. I am going to... Yeah, did you have any more questions, James, or...
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, I'm probably going to switch over to Scott so you can go ahead and play back what he got.
Okay.
The poster behind me, if anybody's curious, it's the Poltergeist poster from the most recent Poltergeist. I actually have a friend that he works at a movie theater, or has worked at a movie theater for years, and he actually gets me movie posters here and there. Birdie 44, I actually she has the Annabelle movie poster. I sent that out to her just because of the Annabelle. She loves Annabelle and the whole movie and everything else. But I'm gonna go over to you, Scott, and let's see what you captured.
Thanks, Dom. I just wanted to take a moment and say welcome to the chat room, Papa Nana.
Scott, can you hear me? Your audio is kind of cutting in and out a little bit right now.
Okay.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm hearing it's red.
What are your hobbies? What did you like to do for fun? What was your favorite? What was your favorite place to go visit? Now I wanted to ask. Now I wanted to ask. Now I wanted to ask, where you are right now, what's it like over there? Do you have weather like over here? Is there air? Is there light? How is it? What is your fondest memory? What is your fondest memory?
Scott, I think I'm hearing sleep.
What is your fondest memory? What is your fondest memory? Did you have a favorite possession? If so, what was it? Did you have a favorite possession? If so, what was it? Did you have a favorite possession? If so, what was it? right now is your favorite place to hang out? When you're around, do you stay with us, or do you just pass by from person to person? Do you remember who your close friends were? When you when you go when you go to tell me where you were? Do you know any of the other? Do you know any of the other? Do you know any of the other people trying to communicate with you tonight, like Dom or Scott? If so, how? Communicate with you tonight, like Dom or Scott? If so, how? Communicate with you tonight, like Dom or Scott? If so, how? It's radio right now. It's radio right now where you It's radio right now where you would like to be.
All right, that's everything I have there. Dom, over to you.
All right. And just like to thank everybody for tuning in. And I'm going to switch over to James real quick so you can say what you'd like to say at the end.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'd like to thank everybody for showing up to there tonight. There, Doppel, of course, Upstate. There's Scott, you guys, Nikki, Rick, Parafreaks, Papa Nana, Chris Walsh, Dark Seller, everybody in YouTube land. Thank you all for coming out tonight. It's been a pleasure having you out. And back to you, Don.
And I'm going to go over to Scott. You're on, bud.
All right. Well, I want to thank everybody in the chat room and everyone on YouTube, and make sure you check out Dom and James's YouTube channel. They have a lot of amazing content on it, and I look forward to seeing everyone next week on next week's show.
And I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in for another brand new episode of Live Spirit Frequencies. You can check us out tomorrow, Upstate Supernatural, with Spirit Box Weekly. We'll be testing out the Radio Shack 12-469. And again, as I've been saying in the past, if there's voices in the dark and they are trying to talk to us, maybe it's time we try to listen. Have a beautiful night and have a beautiful weekend.